Today, our subject is procrastination. I'm having trouble getting started. I have my own personal subtitle for this, actually two of them. The first one is To Be or Not to Be, and the second one is Be a Worker Bee, not the Queen. Here we are again with Project Eli to educate, lead, and inspire. I'm Eli's dad. Now, if you're my age and want to eavesdrop, put in your hearing aid. If you're younger, just place your ear near the keyhole as I mentor the big E, Eli the Great. You know, Eli, as I mature, you know I don't get older. One of my life's most enjoyable pleasures is the experience of sampling a fine wine. The bouquet, the swirl of the tongue, smacking my lips together and making that sound that as a child, my mom would give me a corrective slap in the face for making, are now a part of my ritual of sophistication, since I discovered that I possess a discriminating palate. Now, that's not our subject for today. I just wanted to establish my savoir-faire before proceeding with today's rant. Our subject today is a wine of a completely different nature, to wit, I'm having trouble getting started and taking action. My objective is to get your body out of the weight room, that's W-A-I-T, and into the weight room, W-E-I-G-H-T. I'm talking to you, E-W-E, sitting there so sheepishly. I'd like to strike you delicately about the head so they begin to mold yourself instead of becoming mold yourself. Now, before we begin to brainwash, you must give yourself a thorough brainwash. If you find yourself stuck on pause, P-A-U-S-E, sitting on your pause, P-A-W-S, it is likely that your Y chromosome is a mutant turtle. Another possibility is that you believe that you are due something before you do something, or both. As James Bond would say, your cocktail needs to be shaken and not stirred. You won't be Goldfinger if you act like Pussy Galore. So stop being a coaster, something that you put on a table to prevent a stain. Find your passion and change your identity from Dr. No, that's N-O, to Dr. No, that's K-N-O-W. Now, many people today, Eli, are dying because of what they're eating. More people are dying because of what's eating them. Now, if your mind has mined the ore of procrastination, refuse to spend your days in the days of distraction and hunger for a different climate. Find a worthy mountain to conquer and climb it. There is no change until you leave your comfort zone. You begin climbing the mountain by taking a peek at the peak, and by giving yourself a Snapchat, that's your vision and affirmation, of achieving that worthy outcome every day upon awakening in the morning and retiring at night. The first and final moments of your day should be relaxed and belong to you alone. These moments should not be on loan to the distractions of social media or troublesome thought. Successful achievers tell us uniformly that our job is to visualize this desired outcome only. The how-to will come to us in the form of both logical and illogical ways and means. Do your job and don't clutter your universal transmission, your affirmation, with static. This is a key ingredient for achievement. Why is this so? Because your conscious, logical thoughts always see the whole, H-O-L-E, in your thinking. Your subconscious thoughts always see the whole, W-H-O-L-E, in your thinking. When you lessen your thoughts to the outcome only, the how-to lesson will appear in some form. This is a relaxed and solo activity. Trust this process and trust your instincts. Enhance the process by taking at least one thoughtful action every day. Massive action increases your traction even more. Impact drives income and progress. Now, achievers also warn us that before we soar, S-O-A-R, to the heights of success, we will also experience the soreness of disappointment. You're going to stub your toe or get a blister. Now, this is not the agony of the feet, F-E-E-T. It is the agony of the feet, F-E-A-T. It's a price to be paid. The anesthetic to overcome this discomfort is your belief. Go back to visualizing the outcome and order your subconscious mind to give you a new starting line. There's going to be many starting lines. It's part of the process. Some days you're going to be the tortoise, and other days you'll be the hare. To reach the next tier, T-I-E-R, of success, you must tear, T-E-A-R, down the myths you have heard from the herd of the unsuccessful. You're going to recognize this herd because they are idol worshippers, that's I-D-O-L, and idol worshippers, I-D-L-E. Stay away from Seymour Doolittle. His mating call is the groan of missed opportunity. Opportunities are seldom labeled. Most of us, the 95% crowd, have been taught to trust only those things that can be perceived by your five senses. The 5%er knows differently. For example, Nikola Tesla, a great inventor, says, and I quote, "Our senses enable us to perceive only a minute portion of the outside world." Albert Einstein says, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. The only real valuable thing is intuition." And Henri Poincaré says, "It is through science that we prove, but through intuition that we discover." So, get off your donkey and begin to sow the seeds of success with action. Be the planter and not the plant. The ability to dream was not given to mock you. It's a divine gift intended to give you a glimpse of the things in store for you. No one is mocked with a desire which he has no ability to attain. Our heart's desires inspire our creative energies to do the things that we long for. Flowers and fruits come to their natural flowering and ripeness at the appointed time. The winter does not surprise the buds before they have an opportunity to open up. The fruit is ready to drop off the trees before the snow comes, and the birds fly south at just the right time. Nature takes care of its creatures at just the right time. Why should we be any different? You have the power to be or not to be. As you work with the power, it will have a way of showing you the next move at every turn. But you've got to take the first step. Take one step. When you do, step 2 will appear. Believe in it. Now, here are some clues that you're going to be successful. Number 1, you have a vision for the kind of life you want. Number 2, you're using your signature strengths. Number 3, you're always looking for a better way to do things. Number 4, you're willing to take calculated risks. Number 5, you're open to failure. Number 6, you're nice to people. Number 7, you make time every day to learn. Number 8, you're self-aware. Number 9, you're self-compassionate. And number 10, you show gratitude. Successful people are very lucky. Just ask a failure for confirmation. Eli, my aim is to be sunny and share. Remember, I got you, babe. Now, the next time we get together, our discussion will be on relationships. If you felt that the content was rare, please share with those that will also care and that have hair. I'm looking for a younger audience. Don't forget to review the description box and own the material therein. Our thought for the day: you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And because we never end a meeting on a philosophical note, don't procrastinate. Charge! I'm Eli's dad.